And welcome again to the big match. Today, the match that mattered most yesterday in the First Division, Queen's Park Rangers against Leeds. The match that mattered most to Francis Lee yesterday, his last game, is one he'll remember as Derby County visit Ipswich. And the match that mattered most in Europe yesterday, when Wales went to Yugoslavia in a quarter-final of the European Championship, all on the programme today. Again, we've cleared the decks to bring you the maximum of action. And we start at Loftus Road, where the afternoon got off to a good start when world boxing champion John H. Stracey came out to present the Queen's Park Rangers Player of the Year award to the club's massive and popular goalkeeper, Phil Parkes. So that got everyone in the right frame of mind for what promised to be the most emotional afternoon in the 80-year history of the Queen's Park Rangers Football Club. And these then are the Rangers players who stand so tantalisingly close to the First Division Championship. They know they've got a job to do, and that is to win today and then hope that Wolves can beat the present leaders, Liverpool, at Molineux on May the 4th. They know too how much they owe the hardcore of Rangers supporters, and now they, in turn, are pleased to show their gratitude. Last out, as always, David Webb, such a character to have in a team at this particular time, now doing his own mini lap of honour. But now down to sterner things, and these are the highly professional Leeds United players who'll be out to deny Rangers a glimpse of that title. A harder side to beat would be hard to imagine, and Leeds have been through these sort of fires before themselves. These then are the two teams. Rangers happy to announce a full-strength side on an afternoon when nerve and temperament will play as big a part as skill. A side that has taken a remarkable 25 points from their last 28. As for Leeds United, they come to Loftus Road without Terry Yorath, with Wales in Yugoslavia, without Alan Clark, who's injured, but now with Paul Reaney back after injury, and with Eddie Gray fit to play at number 11. That then is the Leeds United side. And the referee for this important game today is W.J. Gow of Swansea. And in the crowd today is Willie Allman, third from the front in the gangway seat. He's watching Don Masson.
So a mighty roar from this Loftus Road crowd and a whistle from Mr. Gow gets this vital game underway. Rangers attacking the goal to our left in their hoops of blue and white. Leeds United today in an all-yellow strip. Here's Dave Thomas for Rangers, unbeaten at home in the league this season. 25 points from the last 28, a really brilliant finish. Marred only by that defeat over Easter at Norwich that could, in the end, be so crucial. Eddie Gray for Leeds. Rangers holding off him for a moment there. Frankie Gray. But here's McClintock. Masson along, searching ball, trying to search out Givens. Reaney across there. Only half stopping Rangers. Bowles now. Into the box and overrunning it, and a goal kick to Leeds United, who beat Rangers at Ellen Road earlier this season by 2-1, and a good away side full of competitors. They've won 8 times away from home this season, and only Liverpool have won away more often. Here's Masson. Controlling so many things from the middle of the field, Don Masson, but certainly delaying it far too long there. Joe Jordan back for Leeds. Hollins in hard for Rangers. Gillard with a header cut out by Carl Harris. Thomas showing a lot of determination, and Webb finding Bowles. Brought down by Bremner, free kick. Bremner claiming it was a dive, and the boos echo around Loftus Road, and Bremner, in the course of the last decade or so, has got used to that. So it's a free kick to Rangers. Masson will take it. Webb's right in there making a run, and it might get to Webb. A backward header, and Harvey clutching it out of the sky. They very nearly caught Leeds out there. Webb made his run late. Masson found him beautifully. Backward header, and a safe catch in the end by Harvey. Webb. Masson. Givens after this. Hunter with him. Reaney. Oh, Thomas beat Reaney there. That's a cross there for Francis to come in. Gibbons! Oh, it's somehow they've cannoned off Madeley. That was promising for Rangers, and that could still be as Gillard tries to get it in. The crowd shout handball, but it's not. Hollins now. Gillard again. Curled in once more, and that time a safe catch by Harvey. But a moment ago he looked to be in terrible trouble as Rangers kept that ball deep in the Leeds penalty area, and Madeley eventually charged down a shot that looked as though it was bound to go towards the goal from Gibbons. Well, an awkward bit of tumbling there, but a free kick, no, a throw. A throw given to Leeds. No foul by Reaney. Oh, that was a nice piece of play by Masson, just beating that challenge by Bremner, and here's Don Gibbons. Played nicely there for Francis, hit beautifully! Oh, and what a great save! Still with Thomas. In goes that cross again, and now with Reaney, and a chance to get it away. What a beautiful shot by Francis. And heading that one through, and Masson with a shot charged down. Well, it's all buzzing around that Leeds United penalty area. Now maybe we can see again that tremendous shot by Jerry Francis. Caught it superbly. Harvey diving beautifully to keep it out. Thomas. Hollins. Masson again. Played this time for McClintock. Again springing men forward. Bowles, now can he find something unexpected? Oh, down, no penalty, dives at the referee. Tell me, that did look a penalty. Rangers didn't like that, at least the crowd didn't like it. That really was touch and go, right on the edge of the area. I think the problem is that Stan Bowles once or twice has got the reputation of being a diver. Whether that's right or whether that's wrong, I'm sure that might well also have an influence on a referee's mind. But that looked very much like a penalty to me. Masson. Now this might be interesting. No, it's a safe catch. Well, Bill Gow, the referee, decided quite clearly in his own mind that wasn't a penalty. Whether it was just inside or just outside the area, that's the problematical thing as well. Also, whether or not it was a trip. I think the most comforting thing for Rangers and their fans at the moment is that the team seem to be fairly well in control of themselves. Bowles beaten by Cherry. That's some good work there by Trevor Cherry. Here's Frankie Gray now for Leeds. McClintock playing it back. Gillard is there. Could have let that go back to Parks. Bowles. The throw given to Leeds. Oh, Norman Hunter's split his shorts and taken them off. To the delight of the crowd. Well, a few whistles from the crowd there, and Hunter enjoyed that moment, I think, as much as anybody else. Hollins. Now Gray, Bremner. Oh, a nice little chip and a change of direction there, finding Joe Jordan. David Webb is there for Rangers. Had time to measure up that header and made sure he got a bit of length on it to find Masson. Here's Francis. McClintock. Bowles, played for Francis. Masson again. Bowles on that far side. Hunter closing in. Still with Stan Bowles, took a deflection, oh, and Francis also got a touch there. And Harvey did well. First from Francis, there was a deflection, and then or rather from Bowles, there was a deflection, and then Francis got his touch. Harvey saved well. Well, Dave Sexton, I would think, would be reasonably satisfied with the pressure that they're putting on Leeds United. Badly wanting this goal, like 80% of the crowd here at Loftus Road this afternoon. Only a few seconds to go to half-time now. Givens looked to me to be bundled in the back, and now he's given the ball away to Joe Jordan. Good burst of speed there by Jordan, and Mackenzie's up in support. Hunter's coming up fast as well, still with Jordan. But Hollins is back there. Webb's interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So there's a lot of talking to be done by Dave Sexton in that Queen's Park Rangers dressing room. A lot of talking on the terraces, wondering whether Stan Bowles should have had a penalty in the first half. The only real hard and serious shot on that Leeds goal, though, was from Jerry Francis, which was beautifully saved for Leeds by their goalkeeper David Harvey. But so far so good for Rangers. The draw is not good enough, but at least they're not behind, and at least they've had more of the game, and that's what they'll aim to do and hope to get the break in the second half. A half-time then score at Loftus Road. Queen's Park Rangers 0, Leeds United 0. We'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back to Loftus Road. Indeed, in the next 45 minutes, the whole First Division season could be wrapped up if Rangers fail to get a breakthrough against Leeds United. A draw, of course, meaning that Liverpool would be the new champions. Rangers, just to remind you, as if you need it, must win this game to keep their hopes alive. Reaney turning it back, Hunter intercepting, but only at the expense of a corner. Rangers doing what they did so much of in the first half, coming forward, piling men forward, looking for the break. Thomas with this corner now for them, Webb right in there, played wide for Masson to hit on the volley, but alas for Rangers, he couldn't manage it. And now here's Duncan Mackenzie, but only Carl Harris is up, and he is way offside. And now Jordan's offside. So a free kick. Queen's Park Rangers. Francis calling for it, getting it. Playing it now for Dave Clement. Bowles. Francis playing it for Bowles again. Could be interesting now. A deep chip this time towards Dave Thomas. Headed back again. Francis tried an overhead and didn't get a firm connection. That looked much more like it from Queen's Park Rangers. Bowles making a lovely bit of play down the right-hand side of that penalty area. A deep cross which was nodded back by Thomas, and Francis couldn't quite get his overhead kick in. Gray lofted forward again. Could be dangerous on the breaks, Leeds. Mackenzie, that'll come for Jordan now. Play back again for Duncan Mackenzie. A shot and a great save there by Parks. Jordan working that well with Mackenzie. The angle was good for Mackenzie. The shot was on target. And Parks reacted with great speed. Gray trying a shimmy, finding Jordan again. Bremner. Stopped by Webb. Hollins right in there. Parks right in there. The ball is loose still. Mackenzie. Parks is pouncing again on it. Mackenzie getting it across again, and Parks eventually pawing it behind for the corner. Agonising moment there for Phil Parks. A couple of times that ball was just a fraction out of his grasp. Anxious faces in that crowd as well, straining to get a view as this corner comes in. To be taken by Eddie Gray, a deep one again, and Parks went and didn't get it. Harris. Another corner. Rangers under the whip at the moment. Mostly Leeds United supporters behind that goal. And Eddie Gray is curling another of those corners in. Parks coming for it, used his fist at the last moment. Bremner. Chipped in delicately again. Again using his fist was Parks. I think he probably caught Joe Jordan as well. Hunter. Nice bit of play there by Hunter. Mackenzie. Cherry now. There's the shot, and Parks again saving it. That bounced nicely for Cherry. It suddenly saw him almost completely through. But Parks again nicely behind his shot. And they're going to bring on their substitute. Peter Lorimer's coming on, and Frankie Gray, who's been struggling since an injury in the first half. So Lorimer gets the boot inspection. Frankie Gray, in unhappy circumstances. He's had a good deal of injury. He gets the early bath. Gibbons. Now Bowles. A touch in the game for Don Gibbons, but Hunter's there. Cherry's header. Eddie Gray. Oh, another miscue. Masson again, getting up above Bremner. Oh, the referee knocked all over the place by a combination of Hollins and Lorimer. And it's Lorimer now coming away for Leeds United. Carl Harris on the far side. Mackenzie and Jordan are waiting in the middle. There's the cross, Webb in the way. Masson, nice little dummy there. Lovely bit of skill there by Don Masson. McClintock, a long clearance. Now Gibbons, a chance now for Rangers. Oh, and he's stopped by Harvey. Well, the first mistake that Maidley's made all afternoon, and the first real explosive moment too we've seen from Don Gibbons, and it nearly produced the first goal, but for a brilliant piece of goalkeeping, and brave too, from David Harvey. Now McClintock. Well, that might give Rangers a taste for it. Gibbons with the header. Dave Thomas with the header. And it's there. Well, it came floating in. Gibbons was up there with his head, and he went further across the goal. And Dave Thomas was there to duck in and put it in the back of the net. Queen's Park Rangers, that one important goal. Leeds United 0. Now it's with Gray. That's a deep cross towards Bremner. David Webb there, so dependable getting it away for QPR. Francis to Masson. Back to Francis again. Well, the more goals they can get, the better. And there's Francis hammering it just a yard wide for what could have been number 2. So now it's with Bowles. Francis. Gibbons. Masson. Good cross again for Johnny Hollins. And again Harvey catching it quite easily though under his crossbar. Really come to life now, Rangers, and Madeley was nearly forced into an error there by the aggression of Hollins. But now it's with Eddie Gray. Bremner right up. It has come instead to Peter Lorimer. Hit first time. Well, was that a foot wide? No more. Lorimer, a looping shot there, still getting a good deal of power. Just wide. Massive. Had been playing a lot more forward in the early part of the second half. Gibbons. Oh, they're beaten by Jordan, and now Mackenzie's through. Now, can this be the equaliser? Mackenzie hitting it, and Parks with his fingertips just turning it wide. Well, Webb was a little casual, if anything, there. Mackenzie pounced, and Mackenzie was through. And his shot would have gone just in, but for the fingertips of Phil Parks. So a corner for Leeds. Eddie Gray. Played for Lorimer. Blasted! Oh, and it very nearly went for Jordan. Another corner. And Rangers have pulled everybody bar Stan Bowles back now into their own penalty area. Those are the arms of Leeds United supporters, you can see there. Most of the Leeds fans at that end of the field. Curled in once more. And is it over the line? Well, the goal is given. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bremner chasing the referee. The referee, in fact, was running hard back to the middle to make sure that he wasn't hounded too much by Leeds United fans who claimed that that ball had gone over the line. Jordan to Bremner. Thomas. Masson to Webb. Gibbons. Now Cherry. Madeley. Bremner. Lorimer. Oh, difficult one, back over the head there again. David Webb was there. Trevor Cherry couldn't get his shot in. Francis got it away, and Rangers on the break again with McClintock, and look at the space here now for Bowles. Cutting in quick. Francis is right in there, still with Bowles. He's across the goal, yes! Stan Bowles, number 2. A brilliant breakout by Rangers. A lovely pass there that found Stan Bowles. Francis was steaming up at a rate of knots, but Bowles, determined to try it himself. Harvey really should have saved it. It went under his body into the corner of the net. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Leeds United 0. And Stan Bowles, the man who scored it. Through Massive. 7 minutes to go. Dave Clement right up this time, and again Bowles has got a bit of space on this touchline. Turning Cherry one way, trying to turn him another, finding a yard of space. Oh, and Clement was a fraction over with that one. But that was sheer brilliance again from Stan Bowles. And a defender as experienced as Trevor Cherry. He turned him one way, turned him the other, found a yard, and then a lovely little chip pass, and Dave Clement just a little too high with it. So the crowd have come to see a famous victory that they hope might have a lot of meaning to it, and they're enjoying every moment of it. Tremendous achievement this season for Dave Sexton, the manager. Played it the right way, with a lot of adventure and a lot of entertainment, and it's brought its rewards. Lorimer though for Leeds in the last 5 minutes. Too high for Joe Jordan, and a goal kick. blows that final whistle. Rangers have got the win they wanted, and now they have to wait to see what happens when Liverpool play Wolverhampton. As the crowd come rushing on, Rangers have gone through a season in the league here at Loftus Road unbeaten, the first time they've done that in their history. Dave Thomas getting off there, the man who scored that first vital goal for the breakthrough. In 80 years of their history, they've never really seen a day like this when the championship of the First Division could be won by Rangers. As I say, there are now some agonising days to wait to see whether Liverpool can get a point, which would be enough to take the title to Merseyside. So a lot of good football by Rangers, particularly once they had broken the deadlock with that goal by Dave Thomas. Stan Bowles adding a second one. The flags are out, the fans are out as they march again towards the cameras. They've had a season to remember here with Dave Sexton's Blue and White Army, in which no side in the league has come away from Loftus Road with a victory, not least Leeds United in this final game. So a final scoreline then at Loftus Road, reading Queen's Park Rangers 2, Leeds United 0.
Just